The markets are literally bleeding blood red today. We have seen nothing but pain in the markets now for 2 days in a row. Hopefully this does not continue, but today's video, we're not talking about that. We're actually talking about a stock that went up about 8 to 7% today in the markets. That stock is none other than Nano Dimensions, and it's running off some news that was just released. We're gonna go over that news article a little bit today, as well as some technical analysis on the overall stock price, and just take a look at this company and what it has to offer. Just want to say real quick too, if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, check out the description below. It's a great brokerage, and you can literally get some free money when you sign up and deposit $100 with them. You also can check out our BlockFi link if you guys want to pick up some free crypto, and you can check out our course program and our channel membership if you feel like supporting us. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, everybody, let's take a look at Nano Dimension, and let's take a look at what this stock price looked like today. We'll take a look at the acquisition merger like we talked a little bit earlier, and just give an overall kind of broad view into this company. So let's begin here. What was the price action for today? Well, as you can see, Nano Dimension is up 7.53% today on the day, sitting at around $7.14. If you look back to the beginning of the day, at the beginning of the trade session, Nano Dimension flew to about $7.71 and then began to sell off a little bit and then stagnate, still higher than obviously the previous day. If you look at the 5 days, we can see here from a huge recent slump that it's been going through. Connection lost on my keyboard. A huge slump that Nano Dimension has been going through, unfortunately. So this is pretty interesting. Why did this huge bump in price happen? Well, as you can see here, Nano Dimension acquires machine learning, deep learning leader, DeepCube. This is interesting. DeepCube is a artificial intelligence company, or machine learning company rather, and we'll get into a little bit more what they do, but let's read a little bit of this here. So as you can see here, Nano Dimension provider announced today that they have signed a definitive agreement to acquire DeepCube, a world leader in machine learning, deep learning technology. Nano Dimension will pay shareholders of DeepCube approximately $40 million in cash, $30 million in American depository shares of Nano Dimension, which are subject to stand still for various. Okay, so this is just a little bit about the shares holding. DeepCube technology applies numerous patented breakthrough algorithms to improve data analysis and developments of advanced deep learning based artificial intelligence systems. The machine learning application includes faster and more accurate training of deep learning models and drastically improves inference performance and real-time metrics. Its proprietary framework can be developed on top of any hardware, especially fitting edge devices in real-time applications. So this is all just a little bit about the kind of details of what DeepCube does. They're mostly a machine learning, artificial intelligence related type of company, and Nano Dimension has acquired basically this company. They bought them out, and they're going to be using them, and presumably they're they're manufacturing and trying to not only cut down costs, just make overall production and manufacturing more streamlined, effective, and efficient. If we look here, similar supply chain issues as described recently in the public media in relation to the semiconductor industry are hovering over the printed circuit board fabrication and assembly industries. Approximately 65 to 70 billion in size for fabrication, almost an order of magnitude larger for assembly. Those segments are even more subject to margins pressure due to the Far East low labor costs and non-free market effects. This is talking a little bit about the overall state of just overseas and domestic manufacturing going on, in the world, and how DeepCube could really help Nano Dimension step up to the playing field and have an at-bat in this industry and do very well. So the rest of this article just kind of talks a little bit about more about DeepCube, kind of what they do, how their stuff kind of works. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Nano Dimension, they're basically a electronics manufacturer, more specifically these very high-grade, high-tech circuit boards. High-end electronics, as you can see here, high-end electronics, and they're pretty interesting. If you look into some of the stuff that they're making, it's very exciting, and I don't know, I find it very interesting myself, and I think that it is a company that fundamentally I believe in, and I really like what they're doing. So this is pretty much what caused the stock to run today. Acquisitions are always nice little catalysts for, usually pretty decent sized bumps in stock price. Now, unfortunately, because the whole market was already, very slumped down, a lot of selling going on, a lot of just overall blood in the market, this obviously, probably it could have been more. This news could have maybe sent the stock a little bit higher, but unfortunately, because of all the downward pressure that we've been seeing in the market today, it just seems like 8%, 7.53% to be exact, was the kind of top end. So let's take a look at these sticks. As you can see here are the sticks. Here we go with Nano Dimension. As you can see here, this was the intraday trading chart. Not a lot of volume here in the past couple of days, but the second that acquisition news kind of was announced, boom, 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 right? All the way up to $7.79 a share, which is awesome, right? Awesome, awesome. And then we had a nice little sell-off from that high, likely from people who were either bag holding the stock or people who just maybe don't believe in the stock anymore, and that they saw that as their exit point and they probably sold out. I'm assuming what's happening. This happens very often though with stocks where they have this huge run up intraday and then kind of sell off for the rest of the day, and then just kind of sold off and then kind of tried to recover a little bit, stagnate, recover, kind of just did that most of the day. RSI sitting at about 54, not oversold, not overbought, just kind of in the middle there. If we look at the MACD, trading very close, no real definitive way to really tell oh, like this is, the round line is approaching, moving upwards. It's so tightly knit. Let's take a look at the wider time frame. Let's go for the 180-day chart. As you can see, that is chump change, as you could say, compared to the crazy run up that we saw with the original hype for the stock. Reached about the top, nice little correction here with the huge tech sell off, more sell off, just overall stocks in general right here. A little bit of rebound right here and then back to selling off again. This is very common in a lot of these more speculative plays. We're seeing this so often where, they have this beautiful run up, right? Going up into, really nice highs. And then afterwards, just, hype, speculation, issues, short sellers too, that, I'm not saying short sellers have really attacked Nano Dimension, but, this happens with other stocks where it just sells off brutally like that. If we look at the RSI, this is the, I believe this is the 1 year or the 3 year? This is the 1 year chart. RSI sitting about the 38 level. So, if you are long-term holding Nano Dimension, if you bought in here, somewhere way back, you could be buying in here, right? If you believe in Nano Dimension as a $40 or $50 stock, and if you're big on technicals, as you can see here, the RSI is sitting around 38, almost oversold, almost, not too much, but almost. And the MACD overall has just been trading really tight together, as you can see, so not much comment there. But overall, that was the news with the Nano Dimension acquisition. This is what happened as far as the stock chart is concerned and the price increase, as you can see. Very interesting stuff. As far as my own personal opinion on Nano Dimension, I am a firm believer that this stock has some pretty solid fundamentals. Obviously, this company is still in the, what I will call kind of incubation stage, where it needs to really prove itself in the market. It needs to get a lot of its revenue streams up. It needs to get some of its debt down. But overall, I'm for the most part, I'm pretty bullish on this company. Unfortunately, it's just there's a lot of turmoil in the market right now, especially with some of these more speculative plays. A lot of investors are jumping ship to kind of move towards value stocks as well. Just in general, there's a lot of I guess speculation was a very big deal during the whole virus crash that we saw just in 2020. But now, as you can see, it's not as much so. So we'll kind of have to see with Nano Dimension. This is great news, obviously. They're expanding, they're growing. Acquisitions are always good news, in my opinion, for companies, or at least they are for most of the time. So we will have to see. But let me know in the comments, of course, if you guys made money on this, if you guys are holding this stock, what you guys think about this acquisition, what you guys think about the company in general. We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for Nano Dimension. And that's pretty much it for Nano Dimension. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this huge acquisition that they just got going, and let me know in general what your thoughts are on the company. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link in the description below if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull. Check out our BlockFi link if you guys want to pick up some free cryptocurrency. And of course, our course program and our channel membership are all linked down below if you guys want to check those out as well. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle, the Finance Bro. Take it easy.